Just jumped off the mic for a second here. Wanted to make a video, but I decided I would just go live because you ever just have those thoughts in your head and you don't know exactly where they come from, but you could tell they're a little bit different than like consideration thoughts. So we'll see where that goes. But I had a thought like, nah, don't just click record, click live, because somebody's gonna pop in here and it might be, it might be 2 words in the chat, or it might be a long conversation, but I just had that feeling. And maybe it will be neither, but somebody will see it later and it'll make them think to themselves in the future. Maybe they'll have my notification set, so whenever I do this again, which does happen pretty regularly, don't go by how many live streams you see on my channel, because almost all of them are private. So when I have a thought like that, I'm just like, you know what? Maybe nothing will come of it, but I'm not just gonna click record. I'm gonna click live, because then it's like opening up. You know what I mean? It's like you're allowing outside people, outside forces. See, look right there already. Earth Alliance, that name, man. That name is powerful. It's all we know for real. Is this place we call home? We call it Earth. And it's those of us out here, we're creating an alliance between ourselves to just try to better this place for our next generation, for our children, for our grandchildren. It would make a big difference. So it's 8:09 p.m. Thursday, March 7th, 2024. Wish me luck, say a prayer, intend some positive energy or vibes towards me if you can. Tomorrow I'm going back up to Pittsburgh, to UPMC Presbyterian, and to visit my grandfather again. Those of you who are actually, watching what I put out, you already know some of the details. And if you don't know, and you're curious of anything about me, not just about my path, but about anything in my life or anything, you can always ask me. If you're watching this later, if you're seeing this replay, don't ever be afraid to ask me things, because I'm not going to get offended. The only questions that I would refuse to answer is if I thought that I was definitely going to get a community guideline strike by answering it. And the reason why I say that is because I've been through other accounts. I have put a lot of energy into this over the years. And I have had a lot of strikes and stuff. So you can't offend me. I'm not trying to have my face dark, but you can't offend me. You can ask me anything, whether it's personal or general or whatever it is. If you're re-seeing this, I do my best with interaction. So let's make this a future notice video. In the future, if you have your notification set for my channel when I go live, if you get the notification and you come in, thank you. I appreciate you, man. If you come in, you could control the content. Like right now, Earth Alliance, it's your show. Like, this is the whole point in social media and stuff. I set videos to private for myself all the time. So when I come on here live, I'm really looking to interact with individuals. I was going to say people, but it doesn't have to be people. So keep that in mind. If you're watching this replay later on, interact with me. I do a little better. I'm a lot better in a back and forth conversation type of situation, or especially in like a Q&A situation. I've tried to do Q&A streams, but then I don't have anything else planned except for, I could just sit there and talk a little bit, but I'm waiting on somebody to come in and ask a question, and they never come in and ask a question. And a lot of time passes, and I end up just not leaving it up as public because it's not a good video because it's too much downtime. That's one thing that I can say would be really beneficial, to be like one of these accounts that, they click live and all of a sudden it's like the room starts filling up. So if they put it on their title, Q&A and stuff, they're actually going to have some cues, you know. And I am a lot better off in that circumstance. Q&A, back and forth discussion, I'm way better off with it. But Earth Alliance has been in here. He's been in the chat a few times. I appreciate you. I'm sorry for saying he, because you don't have a person, like a male or female name or profile picture, so that's not that's not right of me to assume. But maybe I am right, and it was just intuition. I'm a little antsy about tomorrow. My pappy's in pretty rough shape right now. My mom's by his side constantly. She always has been. He's been through beaten cancer multiple times, been through back-to-back broken hips with hip surgeries, getting all kind of metal and stuff put in there, pretty much like full hip replacements. And that was like back-to-back. As soon as he started getting pretty much all good and healed up from breaking the first hip, he broke the second one, and right after that. Just, he's always been very independent. He's a very hard worker his whole life. So these accidents are kind of happening from trying to do things that he's still not capable of, but he thinks he is. And, I mean, it's sad. I want him to be too, you know what I mean? I don't want him to not be capable to cut his own grass or to jump up in and out of his own truck or to, run his own weed whacker. This is his bike. His bike, his weed whacker, a lot of his tools, a lot of things that I just come into contact with on a daily basis is his. I tell you one thing, I'd rather him be using it than me right now. We'll see. Interaction. If you're seeing this later on, turn my notifications on. You'd be surprised. You don't have to find people always with big channels. Some of us are like this by design. Not by choice, by design. So keep that in mind. Leave a comment. Leave me a question in the comments. Give me a chance. Any comments that are in question form, for now on, if it's a real question, a serious question, not somebody just trying to troll me, every single question will get a video response. I'm actually going to cut this off right now because of that idea. I don't want to forget it. I'm going to make a short. I'm going to post it right now also, saying that because people might not watch this far. So I'm going to make a short and post it right now, and then this will be up public. But anybody who asks me a question in comments will get a video response. And it'll be like that until I get a question that is a troll question, or until I get so many questions that I can't handle responding to them. So, leave me a comment, turn the notifications on. Earth Alliance, I appreciate you for being here. Interesting name, because that's really what my topic is on this, is Alliance. That's why I'm asking for the interaction. Of course, I've got PayPal and Cash App in most of my descriptions, and support would be greatly appreciated. And I think that people who support these larger channels should support, not just saying me, but support real people who are trying to really truth seek and bring information to the forefront. But, It's a corporate thing here on conspiracy theorist YouTube. You gotta have all the conspiracy theorists. They don't support each other if they don't have a channel that's like over 100,000 subscribers. So I'm not even concerned with that. My links are there, but what I'm really asking for is interactions. Leave me a question in the comment. You get a video response. Turn my notifications on. You can control the conversation as long as it's not anything. Keep it decent. It can be disturbing. It can be, outside. I would prefer it be kind of outside the box, but keep it decent. And I'm not kidding. I'm a lot better off. Could bring a lot more information through my vocal cords that way. Try me. Leave a comment. Stay up. Thank you, Earth Alliance, for being here.